What's up, you guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, about Blu-rays, 4Ks, and DVDs, why we like to buy and own our movies and TV shows. That's right, this is a physical media channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, join the conversation, because this channel exists just because I want to talk to people about physical media. I want to share my collection and do some movie reviews and hear about your collection and hear your movie reviews. This is about conversation. So I've got a short pickup video here for you. Only a few of these there's a couple of pickups, actual purchases I made, and then a couple things that were sent to me that I want to get your opinion on, because these are some pretty radical things that I have no history with. I don't know these movies. So let's just jump into it, shall we? So Wild Eye Releasing. Wild Eye Releasing is one of those distributors that does the sort of super gory, lower budget stuff, a lot of shot on video releases, that kind of thing. Well, they have a subsidiary now called Video Violence. Now, I'm not sure what the difference is going to be specifically, unless there's just a partnership deal happening with Video Violence acquiring some titles and like distributing through Wild Eye, whatever, because these seem like they could be, these two titles that I was sent by Video Violence seem like they could be just straight up Wild Eye releases. I don't know these movies, so you can tell me what you think. I'm going to be very quick with the artwork on these because I don't know if, there's something here. But I will say that Video Violence is interesting in that they went to the trouble to do slipcovers, and there's some pack-in stuff. The first one is Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. This is a 1995 film about a bodybuilder who gets caught in a haunted house and must fight a gruesome battle to survive. So we take the slipcover off. We've got a little bit of artwork there. Again, on the back, same thing. But on the inside, there's some pack-in stuff. They gave us some Video Violence stickers, and there's a little card, like a like a video store rental card, and I like it because it looks like one of those cheapo mom and pop rental cards, which is pretty cool. They didn't give us anything on the back, but it's the thought that counts. And there's some stickers here. So on the inside of this package, there is some additional artwork. I think we'll just hold off on that. And then there's promotion for looks like another Asian horror film that they're going to put out. This is pretty gory on the inside. I think we'll just hold off. But the disc art kind of matches the slipcover art. So I like I said, I know nothing about this movie other than just that synopsis. So if you have any experience with it, please hit me in the comments and let me know. I'm going to try and watch this and give it a review. Let's see. You can see right there's their. I can't get it to focus, but okay. Video Violence is their logo. The other one is called The Necrophiles. I believe this one is from 1997. I don't know if I want to put this up there. Let me see if I can take the slipcover off if the art is any different. Gosh, you guys, I don't know. And it's not that it's particularly. So basically, the story is this: there's a cannibal serial killer ravaging the city who gets killed and comes back as a cannibal zombie serial killer ravaging the city, who is also, I guess, pretty lust driven too. So there's a lot of sex and violence in this movie, and I don't know anything about it. And there's like there's two cops, a death cult, and a flying baby, like a flying fetus demon, and that's what I'm trying not to show. Is the flying fetus is actually on the artwork, and I don't know if I want to show that. I don't know if that will get a strike against me. So I'm just gonna hold off. I'm not gonna show that one. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds incredibly ridiculous. And again, on the inside, we get the same stickers, and then we get some stickers specific to the movie, again with the flying baby fetus, and then we also get a sticker for the other movie there. And what else is in here? And I'm sorry, I've been saying Video Violence. It's Visual Violence. My bad. My bad. You guys are probably already hitting me in the comments before we even get to this point. And I knew it was visual violence. I don't know why I was saying that. But anyway, it's a pretty cool sticker. I'll put this somewhere. So also, because I guess he's a pretty lusty monster, there's a condom in here with the Necrophiles logo. And that gives me a very, good idea of what to expect on this movie. If you've seen this one also, let me know, because these are like really cold to me. I don't know anything about these movies, which is kind of, weird and surprising because they sound so aggressive that it seems like it's something I would have at least heard of, right? But I haven't. So that's those two films. Visual violence. Sorry, visual violence. It's visual violence. I know. So there you go. Let me know. I'm going to watch them pretty soon. Maybe I'll let you know what I think. So now I want to talk about an early 80s sort of grindhouse movie that it's been out for a while, but I finally got my own copy of it, and that is Alligator. Alligator is an 80s grindhouse movie that's legit just a straight up knockoff of Jaws. Imagine instead of a puppet shark attacking people in the water, you've got a puppet alligator attacking people on the streets of New York City. Or was it? No, I don't think it was New York. Was it Chicago? Anyway, in the city. And I have already watched this. This is a very nice 4K presentation from Scream Factory. I was very happy to see that. I did flip it to the reverse artwork, because why not? Because it's awesome. And the puppet is still hilarious. I've seen this, before on maybe a old DVD release or something. I had definitely seen this movie before. It's been a long time. But it's still fun. It's cheesy. Robert Forster brings some gravitas to it. There's in-jokes about Robert Forster's character that are nonsense and have nothing to do with the plot, but they continue them anyway, and they're really funny. This is a purposefully funny Jaws knockoff. This thing is not trying to be serious, and it's very entertaining. It's in that 80s, that little bit of time in the 80s where the lo-fi, low-budget horror creators understood how to be funny and be purposefully funny, but do it in a way that maybe even felt not on purpose. So there's a chance early viewers didn't even get the humor in this movie as much, other than the legit jokes regarding Robert Forster's character. It's fun. I know I've seen it before, but this is so much more fun than I remember it being. And maybe my sensibilities are just a little different now. So this would be, you know what? I was going to say what would be a great movie theme night with this one. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to save it for the live stream that I do every Monday night at 9 o'clock CST. My movie theme live stream. You've got to join me. This will come up again. And my last pickup, I only have 2 pickups. These were just things I went specifically looking for. This Tobe Hooper release, the Tobe Hooper directed Scream Factory release of Life Force. A lot of people bought this when it came out. I just didn't get around to it, but I wanted to make sure and grab it with the slipcover because I like Tobe Hooper as a director in the 70s and 80s. He's kind of like that George Romero type of utilitarian director. And both of those guys had their epic moment in time. Now, a lot of people with George Romero would say it was Night of the Living Dead. For me, it was not. It was Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead was, I think, a better movie than Night of the Living Dead. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't know. I liked it better. I think Night of the Living Dead did a lot of things culturally that were important, but I just appreciate Dawn of the Dead more. And obviously for Tobe Hooper, it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But both directors did some other fun movies, and this is one of Tobe Hooper's other fun movies. It's a little bit of a slow burn, but I enjoy it. I like the visual style of it. Basically, alien vampires. Then that's literally what it is. Alien vampires come to Earth and take over, begin a dystopian assault on London. It is campy. It is a slow burn kind of campy, though, so it's not necessarily for everybody, but I really enjoy this movie, and I'm happy to get it with the slip. I have their other release of the Funhouse coming. So if they're going to do a number of Tobe Hooper movies, I want to make sure and get them with the slip so I can do a little display section on my shelves. I think it's Kino Lorber is also doing a Tobe Hooper, one of his smaller releases. I'll try and get that with the slip. Also, I have Dead Alive from Arrow. Unfortunately, it's a standard release, but hey, I've got the movie, and Dead Alive is a fun movie also. So that's it. Short video, just some pickups, some cool, really questionable lo-fi 90s horror that I'm very interested in, and some classics right there. 2 purchased classics and 2 things from a new distributor that I'm interested to see what they're going to do. Visual violence. That'll bring this thing to an end. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Till next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV at home. I'll see you guys on the next one.